own culture, but to embrace the other cultures around us. We are all one people.
The beginning of the holiday season is right around the corner, and that, of course, means as proper Guamanians, we not only celebrate the time we have with our family and friends, we also give back to our neighbors because we do not leave our people behind, and we take our cue from our friends at the Salvation Army, whose mission literally is to take care of our islands less fortunate. We thank them for their continued commitment to that. Major
Yes, sir.
Tom is here, and of course, CJ is here. Gentlemen,
Hi.
happy holidays in advance. And
Yes.
I know it's a very, very busy time for you guys and everything like that, but you guys have one of the most amiable jobs on Guam because you guys do this amazing work. You do it with a smile on your face, and you do it relentlessly.
Right. Yeah, and that's part of our mission, being the Salvation Army.
Exactly.
You know, bringing salvation to people who need some hope, right, and some uplifting. And if you could do that through a meal or a new toy or however you could do that, that's what the message is, right? Just to bring salvation to those who need some hope.
Exactly, and of course, it's not just, doing good for doing good's sake. There also is a mission with it, and, you can get out of the unfortunate situation that you're in. There is a higher power if you believe in him and,
Right.
Have faith and everything like that. You can do anything in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always a very uplifting, inspiring time when, you let us serve with you and everything. So we always greatly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, so CJ, longtime friend of mine. We go back a ways and everything like that. Turkey Day is coming up and everything. What have you guys got in store for us?
Well, as always, we're having a big luncheon. We're starting to call it the Thanksgiving Fiesta, but it's been traditionally called the luncheon over the years, and it's grown from, in the beginning, the Corps would give away turkeys, frozen turkeys, and now it's literally a long line of people, the entire community coming together to serve people, not just the homeless, but our working poor, our Manamco. A lot of people show up. We have a lot of volunteers, and the whole community comes together to feed a lot. Typically over 1,000 people that day.
I've been to a few Thanksgiving parties in my time here on Guam and everything like that, and that is one of the most proper feasts I've ever seen.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah, there's like,
really good.
entire birds, going down like 7 or 8 tables deep and everything, and you guys have the stuffing, all the trimmings.
Yeah.
And there's so many people there who are just so appreciative of it.
Yeah, and that's the blessing of it when you see 1,200 people come out or whatever it was, and it's just amazing to see the impact what just the dinner can do. Just a basic Thanksgiving meal for people who may not have a place to go, or maybe they are homeless, whatever their situation is, or they just want to come around with their families and have a nice meal. Whatever the situation is, it's good to have our dinner there for them.
But of course, that is a very hefty responsibility, and many hands make light work. So if there's anybody out there watching right now, it may be church groups, service learning students, want to help out the community, just people, they want to use the opportunity of the holiday to help and serve. Are they able to?
Right now, we're quite full up on volunteers. This is the one event that they start writing in September, to volunteer. But the public is welcome to join the feast, and also what we need to make a call out for is we need more turkeys and hams.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of sides. You just mentioned stuffing. We haven't gotten any of that.
Red rice.
Yeah.
All the trimmings that you would see around the table.
Okay, that's
vegetables.
tomorrow time, I would assume, because there's no Thanksgiving that doesn't have red rice. So we're just taking our sweet time. The achoti is like getting ready right now.
Pretty much, and
we'll have it for you guys.
We're not in panic mode. We know it comes together at the end. But, but I of course have to say it. That these are the ones that are needed. So that if anyone wants to help, they could help in that way by donating. Either food or cash to purchase the food.
Okay, and then of course as we head into the later parts of the holiday season, particularly Christmas and New Year's and everything, these wonderful, we're going to hear a whole lot of this.
That's right.
And like the good book says, make a joyful noise. And and anywhere you may go into retail establishments, you're already thinking holiday shopping. I've got to get this, and this, and everything like that. But take a few moments and actually help the people who are volunteering, and ringing those bells so that we can continue to raise money, so that we can allow you guys to do your good work, and we can help the people that need it the most.
Right. Our goal this year for Kettles is 60,000, and we've come close every year, and we're hoping this year we get enough volunteers to come out and really, take up some of our spots around Kmart, GPO, all the different locations, and really ring the bell hard, and let's get that 60,000. Now, the reality is that 60,000 that is given comes right back to the community. You know, it's helping us pay for all the things that Christmas cost us to do, whether that's like the Thanksgiving feast or any gifts, any things that we need to do come Christmas time for the children that we have signed up. Last year we did about 1,200 children in Guam that received new toys with us, with our partners from the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program. So, I mean, we really try to do our best in the season to give our families the best Christmas. So, $60,000, I know it seems like a large amount to ask for, to raise in, 4 weeks' time?
Mm-hmm.
But if we have enough volunteers come out and that extra change, that extra dollar, it goes a long way.
Okay, so Major, I got to ask you now, because you've now been on Guam, working out here for a few years. I remember, I think you were still in your second day when you first came here, when you came to the set, and I got the pleasure of interviewing you.
Right.
In that time since you've been here, you've been through, unfortunately, a couple of typhoons,
Right.
A couple scares. You've been through many holiday seasons and everything like that. You're now a proper Guamanian.
Well, thank you. I'm privileged to be called that.
What does it mean to you to actually be part of this island family? And then what have you seen and what do you take away from being able to serve and be part of the Salvation Army in this community?
Right. Well, first of all, my wife and I, we love Guam. We feel like that we've been accepted by our staff, our volunteers, and people in the community that we made friends with. And I also see the need on Guam. I see it increasing in various levels, not just homelessness, but working poor, but also just the caring nature of Guam, the people that will help out anybody if you give them the chance. So we just, we really love being Guamanians and being part of the island community.
Well, that's how each of us is raised. My grandfather always said, if you got 2 scoops of rice and you see somebody else, say, the other one's yours.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. We look forward to working with you and all of your colleagues as we head into the holiday season.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for